Okay. Yeah. Why? Stop putting things in browser tabs. Give me the link so I can copy it and ping people again. Um, Welcome everybody. Presumably, yeah, alright, we're live again. I'm not sure what the issue was there. We just had to restart the router. Now we're good to go. View link. There you go. That's gonna be interesting. I should probably delete the previous VOD? What did I do? No, I guess I'll leave it up. Where is get me OBS back and get me chat back? Okay. So on the off chance you just skipped the previous episode or VOD in the recording, we can now produce the Poseidon. Yeah, so Poseidon research finished. We're a whole 3 days into July. I commented on this is not the base with transfers. We built a new base in the Arctic. We have soldiers coming in. We finished a research project. This base is right here. It will cover all the way down to here and all the way up to here. And we are just playing the game again. Now, apparently... Why are you all unemployed? Did I never queue anything? Was I staring at the screen when the Wi-Fi went out? That wouldn't surprise me. We don't have anything too... Oh, Paladin of the Church. We should have done this guy ages ago. Kind of forgot about you. Okay. What are you guys up to? You're making the Barracuda. You got about a day left on that. That's good when we're done with the Barracuda. What are you doing? Do I get rid of this guy so I can queue the... No, it's not worth it. We'll sit here for a little while. And here's all our new soldiers. I've shown this a couple times, but you can take a look real quick. Now, we're still not quite done with the Barracuda. That's what I'm waiting for. Because we want to make the Poseidon, right? What are we lacking? Hold on. Never mind. I know the answer to that question. Yeah. We want to sell the Seamaster. And that should allow us to build the Poseidon. No. Damn it. Really? Is there nothing here? Ah, we're good. 9 hours. Medium airborne, okay. So now we have some missions popping up. Where are you going? Okay, you're going here. Interesting. Yeah, and we have half a crew. 2 drones. Get me 5 of these guys at random. Oh yeah, you guys should probably be put in the training pool. Go ahead and send the rest of you up to the top as well. Cool, equipment. No, hold on, let me put them in the training pool before I completely forget about that. 4 capacity. Go ahead and sort by strengths down here. If I hit X, it clears. That's good enough. Go back to the original order. Cool. This is definitely going to land. Did we ever get weapons for the Barracuda? That would have been a good idea to have on base already. Gimme... It had 3 weapon slots, but one of them's for a cannon, so I'm just gonna purchase a bunch of dupe torpedo launchers. Right? Torpedo, cannon, torpedo. Yeah, there you are. Also, somebody needs to be pilot. Yeah, you guys are already on the Triton. You're the commander, so you're going to be on pilot because you must... How are you commander? Alright, never mind. Hold on. Somebody down here must have good stats. Right? Dead graphics. You're pilot for a while. We don't actually want you on the front line for now. So this is a relatively safe role equipment. I mean, we can give you a... You can have an AKM. You should never need it, but you can have it. Did it just... Oh, I'm an idiot. The reflex to click 1 hour after doing something in the menu. Cool. Oh yeah, there's a whole scroll bar here. I feel like I read this after discovering that last time. Yeah, they're not under alien control, but just true believers. Research, Alright, we're doing the squad leader. That's what we needed. It's still buzzing around. Or leaving. It would not surprise me if it's leaving right now. Hello. I would rather not do this in the middle of the night. Huh. We have an hour left on this guy, okay. But the timer that they stay landed for, or the landing timer for the USOs just sitting here, it's not all that long. It's probably 8 hours. I mean, the sun could probably pass by it, but we also don't know how long this has been sitting here since we just picked it up on sonar. So we're going to go in here and give people some loadouts. Loadout 1... Man. That's tough. You're not... You're even weaker. What are we doing here? Yeah, but the flares are not that good. Hold on. What? Okay. Especially when people are this weak. You have the melee loadout. Oh, you have plenty of flares. Though you're missing a smoke. Oh yeah, you guys are probably... Nope, you have smoke. I was gonna say, these guys are gonna be missing smoke because of the second half of the mission. Yeah, for example. Drop the medkit. Have a flare. And... I guess that's good enough. These rookies are incredibly... I should probably take a different group of rookies along, because there were some of them that weren't this weak. Hold on, can I do that? Crew. If I see a W, I'm gonna pull you off the team until... There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say. So now we have U3 instead. That's much, much better. Now we can actually carry flares. Okay. Well, off you guys go. And if you get intercepted, I'm just gonna have to wait forever for the Poseidon to be done. Yep. We got our just barely enough aquaplastics for this thing. Okay, we're not actually gonna have to wait all that long. 8 days is manageable. Another one. Target that one instead. Cool. So we get to do a daytime mission. Sent out the boys with the noodle arms? Yeah, thankfully not. Though, I don't think our flare supply is gonna matter here. Yeah, hold on. So I can do this for a couple people. I don't really care about the melee weapon. But I would prefer... We don't have more medkits, that's fine. I'd prefer the medkit over not. Oh, hold on. You. I feel like you could probably do something with this weight, like use a gas cannon, but... Oh, and you're missing a grenade. Actually, just drop that one. Oh, we also have a whole bunch of people with spare clips. I don't know that it even matters. We have plenty of spare, and we aren't using most of the jet harpoons. Yeah, you have double. Only one person has double, so it's not a huge deal. Gas cannons, we have one. Okay, hold on. Who would like 50 weight? You. That's optimistic. Yeah, you just take this load out and double up on bolts. That'll be good enough. So, medium. What are we looking at? Gilman. Perfect. No. End of the turn. It's nice that it's Gilman this month. That's why we're able to do... This guy can see us. Uh-oh. Well... could in fact see us. You guys need to calm down. Okay, that guy's burned his shot. Go ahead and take him out. 10%? 32%? I'll take the 32. You could just drop a smoke and fire again. Let's do that. Into the distance. Okay. You don't think it'd play out any... Yeah, that's fair enough. If we actually had tried to shoot them, well... If we'd hit the auto shot, nobody would have died. But that's a pretty big if. And one of the losses was the drone, which was not going to happen last time. So I can't complain there. You have a smoke down. This should be good enough. How close? We're almost at the edge. Okay. Oh, hello there. There we go. No, I don't trust you. I wanted you to kill the Gilman, not remove the existing corpse. Where's our other gas cannon? Here you are. Well, you get a snapshot. Not good. Okay. Well, what I want you to do... Okay, there's nothing at the edge of the map. That's all I needed to know. You are not all that strong. You are. You're gonna throw a grenade. Do you have time to just pick it up? No? Yes. Hopefully this... So don't land underneath of one of these two. That's all you need to do. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, cool. Do you get to head this way? Throw your second smoker on the side of the craft here. Yeah, the door is right here. Okay. And you can step back to here. Okay. I don't expect this grenade to kill them. But it was a good start. Wandering back and forth. Alright, one of you must be able to hit this. Bro, I wanted that. And that time he didn't even die. Joy. Okay. It's not called a small launcher, but it's also not dangerous. So I'm not super concerned. I have the option to fire the gas cannon over the craft, but I don't think I should take it. I think we're gonna move square this way, drop a smoke, and look off towards the crater. Previous fragging incident. Which one? Ooh. Wow. I mean, 60's not all that impressive, but the shots you've been hitting are. Does the map go... The map doesn't go too far relative to drone line of sight. We need a larger team going this way, though. That's probably not a good position. Back up. We probably want the drone to move forward next turn. Also, one of these guys is going to be a navigator during UFO recovery. That's the one that got clipped, wasn't it? And the guy's sitting here and fires over and hits himself. Okay, hold on. Don't we have stun weapons? The dart gun. Okay. Some of you... are gonna need to swap your weapons around. So you've got the pistol now. It's not all that impressive with its stun damage, but it has stun damage, which is what we're looking for right now. Ta-da. Recommend a stun stick ASAP. I need hallucinoids for that, though. I don't think I've seen them this run. I don't think I've captured one this run, anyway. Last time we used jet harpoons with the stun rounds. Okay, you can go back inside. We don't need that many people outside. Ooh, you're gonna swap a grenade for this thing. You just need a dead one? Yeah, but I don't know that we've seen them at all. I'll have to go look at that when we get back to base. Okay, I should be using the drone to, yeah, look around and see what's going on. You can fire an aimed shot. Okay, you hit, and it lived. You didn't destroy all the stuff over here, though, which is a good start. You can also kneel, but I don't want... nothing. But I don't want you to have a straighter firing arc when you're firing over something. Okay. So go look this way instead. I don't see much of anything. Yeah, you used all your smoke. You can go ahead and throw this thing up to, like... yeah, it's close enough. That might not be close enough. We want something dropped over here, too. Time units, time units, time units... Alright, you're burning both your smoke. That's a good throw. You're the one who hit the grenade throw, so how'd you throw this thing? Whatever. He's the one who threw the grenade over here and hit the guy with the cannon. I guess that'd be directly on that tile. And you guys are all out of time units outside. Well, you aren't. You're gonna stand here and watch. Hold on, is that Nettie? No. Yeah, you're still inside. You're the one last time during the artifact site who sat here and shot 2 or 3 guys. Didn't decide to bleed out. But there's a good chance we just hit everything inside with stun weapons. Does the pistol have... No, you get snap or you get aimed. I see. We do not have enough damage for that. Yeah, the pistol might not work out. There's a pretty good chance things do not go in our favor trying to use this thing. Now you need to... I want to get to the edge of the map here. We're just about there. I don't really want to fly... Go down again. I'm gonna say, I don't really want to fly at this elevation. You two go with. You're also gonna go with, because I need this. You're out of time units? Well, I wanted you to throw a smoke. I guess we're gonna deal with not having one. And because we can... What if that was the same one? You should probably... Okay, so we're sending another group of 2 around this side. And they're gonna move up to this side of the USO. The wall of the sub there. And you get to stand back here. Yeah, this whole corner of the map's a problem. It might actually be worth bringing 3 drones when we get the larger craft. Just because the line of sight on these things is so much better. Okay, this looks fine. One of you get me a smoke for the drone. Throw it to, like... range? Come on, man. I thought you couldn't throw that far. Ooh, jumpy. Yeah, you're gonna have to head around this way, so you're gonna walk to here. You probably shouldn't stand right next to him. Can you just start heading this way? I'd fire here again, but I'd rather not destroy items. You're gonna stay put. Yeah, you two are doing fine. I guess you're a part of the team of 3 now. Okay. 2 people will be at the wall eventually. Eventually being right about now. Yeah, it's in a first snapshot, so I'm gonna leave you there for now. Drone, you see a guy. You're just gonna stand there. How far can you two fire? I don't think it's this far. Nah, we reached 0. Okay. You have our new supply of smoke. Throw it a little further forward. Nope. You're looking at 14 time units. Range. There, you can definitely throw this far. Okay. You can throw that far. There you go. And I'm gonna have you inch up to there. Okay. This guy's not a problem yet. Do you guys at the wall have time units? No, you just made it this turn. And you guys don't need to do all that much. I'm gonna leave you holding position. Okay. We're not quite at the edge of the map. Can you guys hit this? 0%. Oh, you're just out of range? 47? What's your accuracy go down to? 65 and half should be like 32. 28's not bad. Damn. We're actually hitting shots today. Looking at 41. That puts you to here. 54 and half is... yeah, that's barely in range. And if you could throw it, if you throw something, but I'm going to push you forward so you can actually get the kill shot in the next turn, hopefully. Yeah, and you probably want to back up a little. And we don't want to play with that if we don't have to. But you don't have a scanner. You do. Can one of you guys pop inside and grab... hold on, do you just have one? No. Give me a scanner in here. Okay, I guess just throw yours over there. There are guys inside, as was expected. Okay. That's you two. You can throw this over there later. Back to silver. I'm surprised we hit a shot on this guy. Still there. Running away. I don't see anything. Okay. Oh, you're out of energy. Yeah, it kind of figures. You're gonna get up to the corner here. You're gonna back up. You still see it. Snap's gonna cost you 23. I was gonna say, there's no way you hit that again. And you're just gonna move forwards too. Okay. Scan again. Bunch of people inside. Nothing impressive actually on the inside. Drone's almost around to work its way through the outside. Get this to silver here. Do you have a scanner? You should. Weird numbers of, It's weird that scanners were not prioritized. I wonder if they're in the loadout. And they might not be saved as a part of loadout 1. We'll have to take a look at that. And you guys are out of time units. Okay. Leave the drone alone, please. It decide. Okay. Somehow we don't see it. No, you're taking the auto shot. Okay. Next guy way out here. Actually, you guys might be in range again. No, you're a good chunk out of range. You'd probably have to be in front of the door here to hit that. Okay. Need you to back up. Get this thing out to, like, here? Also, is there anything else on the edge here? We'll try and get out to the edge first. You guys are just gonna keep holding this down until we see somebody step outside the door. You should have enough coverage for that. You're gonna have to drop yourself a smoke in a few turns here. Turn 12, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just leave Nettie watching this direction and go from there. You should be tiled this way. I want the 45 degrees to hit the door. Okay, well nobody's out here. And I'm not sure where the previous alien went. Scan says they're right in front of the door here. Okay. Ooh. A good reaction shot, though it's kind of a concern that you can see him. Go ahead and drop this. Bruh. Alright, well, silver is unlucky. Oh, we just wanted you to not destroy everything, man. Can you hit this, please? Surprisingly, the gas cannon survived. Yeah, that's great. What do you mean time units? Ah, damn it. Alright, well. Oh, we wanted that smoke down to refresh it anyway. Gilman surviving 2 of these, though, is going to be the death of many people. Because we're using the 48 damage version. Yeah. unfun. Though, I do think this is why I used almost exclusively the gas cannon and base terror from the deep. You guys are just gonna fire aimed shots from the smoke. You're gonna move forward a little bit and then fire your aimed shot. You're pretty good. You should get back into smoke. You're still there. Okay. Oh, there's our smoke refresh. Same thing, please. Good job. No time units just yet. This is something the gas cannons better be able to deal with. Nice. Are these suddenly more durable? Also, you might be able to throw out here. You 40... Wait, you probably should be able to throw out here. Yeah, just throw it there to block the Gillman. No time units, no time units. You do have time units, actually. But that's not an angle you're going to be able to see down. 47? 45? Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. They have received an armor buff. That would make sense. But I kind of thought armored Gillman was a separate thing off of the tech tree. You have a grenade. What's it cost to prime and throw this thing? It's a low enough value. Oh, that should take him out. Okay. You move a tile, you run forward a little bit. Shoot him if he rounds the corner. And we'll see what happens here. Very nice. Are we at the edge of the map? No, there's a fair amount of map left. What? Armored Gillmen are even later. Great. Okay, well, I'm glad in here's luckier than silver. Let's see if that Gillman's worth saving. Okay. I mean, you don't need the time units, just move all the way to the edge, see what you spot. You managed to jury-rig an internet connection? Welcome to stream. Okay, we're gonna have to... Oh, actually, you guys should drop a smoke for yourself. We do not want you visible. Ooh, random weapon sitting on the ground doesn't mean anything anymore. Out of soft play with the kids? Okay. And you got the bar next door's internet? That's really funny. Hello. I should stop using aim shots. Oh, this is gonna be super inaccurate. Let's see. Killman with the Kevlar pecs. Yeah, at this point. What are we... Okay, so you found... Okay, we've pretty much swept the map at this point. All we're worried about is whatever is on the scanner here. Put the drone upstairs in probably not a fast enough amount of time. We're all gonna need to move forwards here. Oh yeah, you need to reload. Yeah, you can't stand along the back edge of that thing, so here we are. Time units, yeah, okay. Alright, well, here we go. Nothing happened. There's a guy right at the door. Alright, just to double check, yes. Do we test your luck again? I think not. I think you run away. Yeah. Who sees this guy? I don't know. And you guys firing aim shots at the door is probably a bad idea. Our pings say there's just one guy there. You probably shouldn't move any further forward. Oh no. That was not what you needed to do. Yeah, if there weren't people standing right there, I'd have you do it. It can probably see you back. Yeah, that'll do. Take that guy out if he walks outside and tries to chase down a gliding here. Let's see. Your wings, you mean pecs? Shields of steel. Yeah. I mean, the only issue with high explosives is we're also standing right here. As much as I'd love to just fire these into the entryway here. Turn 18 too. They might just run at us. Okay. Well, start out here. Give me a scan. Not quite enough. You have enough ammo for this. Dude. This is dumb. And the fact that it took all three of those... Oh, man. That's actually not bad. Cannon's a problem. U-21 time units... you get out of the way. And this guy's non-lethal, so if you don't kill him, you'll be okay. You're still here on your actions. You guys can move forwards a little bit, so I might end up using you guys. Not that that's a huge buff to accuracy, but it's better than nothing. Drone moved this turn, yep, and it's about to be turn 20. We have 2 guys left. I have a feeling none of them are the navigator, but I will try to capture these if I get the chance. Okay, what do you have for me? 4 pings. So there's 2 people upstairs. Great. Yeah, this is where your high explosives are going to be useful. Hi, bud. Oh, you're the one who we need to capture. Alright, cool. We have a target. I don't like the fact that there's a DPL potentially walking towards the exit. You're gonna swap this thing for your pistol. The DPL shouldn't be able to react. You have 2 shots left? Yeah, just swap for the pistol. You head to the back lines. No, I want... Get out of the way, let somebody else stand in front of you. This could be a huge problem. This right here could very easily be a huge problem. Alright, we're gonna see what happens. Nothing at all happens. Huh. Right. That seems trustworthy. You're both right there. Now, according to what I see here, these 2 guys left. You're the only one who moved. This isn't brutal AI where they'll coordinate a strike. Yeah, but if this dude with the DPL just walks outside and fires in any direction, we're in huge trouble. Now, I am going to view fire at the sonic cannon. And you're lucky that it missed. Now, it did miss, which means somebody with a gun can poke their head in front of the door and fire again. You're looking at 27. Those aren't great numbers. You see it, you do. Fire your snapshot, and miss. Run this far, walk this far? No, we're not getting any... You're not getting the time units you need out of that. Okay, we'll see what happens there. You 2 also need to drop a smoke so that you don't react to anything that walks outside, because you can and will kill everybody, including us. They're blocking lifts. Yeah, okay. This guy might just run outside now, which is kind of what we want. He didn't. Okay. You're not bleeding. If you moved from here down to here, what are the chances this guy's used half his time units? I don't think it's all that high. And there's another guy right there. Alright, well, you. So I think our decision is to run away, get out of the way of the gas cannons, and just kind of fire a barrage into here. Okay. You didn't kill anybody. Oh, you have an aim shot exclusively because you're at 1 ammo? That's fine. Love to see that. Okay. You have time units left. You should probably step forwards a little bit. The fact that it's got a DPL means I'm confident enough to try and capture it. We really need the navigator for Gauss weapons, so... hopefully it doesn't panic and kill itself. And you already scanned for the turn. Damn. What are you... Hello. Thank you. Does this hurt it? Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll start here, but if you miss... That was not what I meant. Okay. What are you looking at? 43. I need you to kill this guy. Damn it. Okay, that should be enough stun to where I can shoot him with this thing. Good. Hold on, you should probably get out of the way. Drone, there's somebody else here, right? On the staircase? That's not a huge deal. How far can you run? That was nearly extremely funny. I don't know that extremely funny is how I personally would describe that, but yes, that almost happened. You're gonna survive. Two. It's a squad leader. Come on. I don't care if it's just a squad leader. Alright, kill this guy. Okay. Well, that means you're gonna stay alive at the end of the turn. You don't have any... That's not who I... No, you are the... Hold on, no. Okay. Well... That's upsetting. Now, it's likely that there was never a navigator on that craft, seeing as we got a squad leader with the most dangerous weapon on board. But, yeah, that could have gone a little better at the end there. Huh. Okay, well... We did it. We got a whole bunch of material, which is great. Stat-wise, good. You two had gas cannons. Is there anything? I don't think we care to sell anything at this point. Why? Gas cannon high explosive bolts. Why can't I buy those? Okay. Yeah, you two probably should not have died, and it's really funny that you died immediately. And before Navigator was milling around outside and got unceremoniously. Yeah, it's not unlikely. But I also can't run around capturing everything, so... Not with Gilman, anyway. So that was just bound to happen there. Medium touched down. Alright, team. No rest for you. Give me... more fish food. You are not strong. Oh yeah, hold on. I mentioned this not all that long ago. We need this as a part of our loadout by default. You have no smoke. Wait. Damn it. That's a problem. You have 14 total. We purchased... No. What was the other thing? Oh, we have to make high explosive bolts. Duh. That's gonna have to... We're waiting 8 days on that. Oh, yeah, no, hold on. And I saved the loadout incorrectly because you had no smoke. There you go. What a loadout. Okay. Well, we got a second try. Let me go through... 2 of the people who are strong enough to actually carry things that I care about just died. You're still doing great. Actually, you might be... Nettie should not be on this team. Where's Draymond? You have a real equipment set. Just a... No? Okay. Well, we're no longer going to be able to throw... Why am I giving you smoke grenades of everybody if you can't throw? Hold on. I guess the people who can't throw probably haven't had smoke anyway. Yeah, similar story. If you can't throw, I'm going to prefer that you have a scanner. You have a lot of items. One of these days we'll get use out of the hook. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. We might just leave. And you don't get smokes either. Alright, you know what? Hold on. If you don't get smoke, you get a hook. Hi there, bud. Huh. We'll see what happens here. Now there are 2. I think our decision is to throw things. Can you throw as well, hopefully? No, you can't. I see. It has been decided that you cannot throw. I should have thrown multiple grenades to Uncle Jams here. Yeah, there is a good chance you can't even throw that far. Can you get it out to here? Range. Oh boy. None of you can throw. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. Did that not do damage? Okay, it's bleeding. Somebody else please throw a grenade to this guy. You don't have one. You've thrown your one. You have a couple. You can't throw all that far, though. Yeah, just throw this thing over here. There you go. Okay. Yeah, they are tough enough to take a grenade, but this guy didn't even flash red when the grenade went off, so I was a little concerned. Okay. Uh... Well, we killed a Gillman. I am almost tempted to fly out, grab it, and leave. No, you don't have time units for that. Where is the guy? You have really high firing accuracy, actually. Never mind. You don't. So you're going to step outside, fire a shot at this... No, fire a snapshot at this guy. Hold on. 22. So you can get away with firing this. And missing. You are gonna step outside too. You're gonna move to the... Yeah, I know. You're moving in here. Drone is moving in here. You're running to here. You get to fire a snapshot. You should probably... I can even fire an auto shot. No. Yeah. And you missed. Yeah, there's 0 chance you get another shot off. Alright, well, you tried. We're not going to do this. The lack of smoke and the fact that we can't throw is a problem. We'll take our 1 medium craft for now. And what of harpoon clips? Would we blow up our stuff? Come on. I'm going to ignore it, since we've already established we don't have the smoke for it. Yeah, and now they arrive. That USO just disappeared into the ground. That's curious. What am I doing? Die grenades? They're on my screen. There we are. Okay. Oh yeah, the dupe torpedo launchers. We can actually do something with these finally. What I probably want you to have is an X rifle. If you are going to get an item. And I'd give you a jet harpoon or something, but that's probably a waste. We keep getting in excess of everything else, though. Gillman Squad Leader. Yeah, this is nothing new. Alien probe missions. Okay, yep. That's nothing new. Yeah, leads to Origins, gets one of these for free. We have another one now. The flamethrower doesn't directly lead to any of the fancy flamethrowers. The Naval Control Center, I remember being really cool and also costing like 12 million. So that's not happening. The heavy gas cannon is something I'm interested in. Even if it's heavier than the gas cannon. Because this is something we can use inside, like, at all. It's gonna be great. Also, we have the MC reader, which leads to alien implants, which depends on an alien implanter, which we need a medic for, which... What? So only Aquatoids have medics. Wait, how have we not... Actually, we might have captured a corridor. Oh, good. Yeah, we need the wide array sonar here. Where's our alien containment? We haven't gotten an Aquatoid medic yet. I believe those roll with the cult. We have the heavy gas cannon. Yeah, this is high explosive 80 and high explosive 100. I see. Okay. I mean, we can auto-fire it, which is cool. Yeah, there's one for free in the church mission. That's what I was thinking of. Exosuit? I believe the exosuit costs aquaplast. Oh, we do have aquaplastics now. Yeah, the reason I wasn't researching it... I'll have to take a look at this. I'm curious how much it weighs. 30. That's not great. Compatible ammo. High explosive. Okay, so this thing weighs 40 on its own. What does the Zarbite weigh? Also 8. What does the Flak weigh? We don't get to know. Oh, we can't research Flak yet. Is Exosuit something that I'm just missing? I feel like I researched that a while ago, didn't I? I'm gonna put the MC reader on and check... Yeah, it's right here. We can make 3 of these. Can these see further than... Alright, hold on. Is armor a category that I'm missing? I'm gonna go with general equipment. Sonar 12. Okay. Do we have info on you? Sonar 15. Okay. So this probably can see like 5 tiles further if I had to guess. It does not tell me default vision range. In smoke. But sonar should be... Or in smoke should be thermal vision, which is a percentage, I believe. Because if I bounce back to exosuit here... Yeah, thermal vision 60%. Oh, it's visibility at night. Okay. I was gonna say, where's my default? Don't know. Don't know how far we can see by default. Yeah, because visibility at night is 12, and it says sonar 12 here, so... That must be what that means. Which might just mean it can see that far all the time, is what sonar is intended to mean. 60% thermal vision's really good. And we haven't finished our craft yet, right? Yeah, we're still waiting on that for 2 days. We can queue 2 of these guys. I'm almost curious about... General? What's your weight? 27. Compatible ammo is also... Oh, it's 5. So you're stacking up to, like... I want to say 6 extra weight. This stuff is a lot heavier. My other question... No. Give me aquaplastic armor. Does this do anything for us? No, it is just a small amount of armor. Yeah, this seems like it has the same issue as personal armor in standard XCOM, where it becomes obsolete well before you reach it. Or at least can justify making it. Now, hopefully we have a new craft sooner than later. Very small. Yeah, you're on scouting. These things almost never land. Yeah, it's gone. Probably up here. They love that region right there. Where are you off to? I don't believe you're gonna land. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Good. We have a whole new craft now. Give me... Well, first off, the real number of gillmen on base is 66. And we'd like a couple exosuits. Okay. We actually might not have enough people for this thing. Want to know why the Iceland-UK corridor is so beloved by the aliens? Is it like on the border of zones or something? We probably don't have enough equipment for this. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some more stuff for the Poseidon. Not that I'm gonna complain. Yeah, I know. Can I... Overlap, okay. Oh, 5 zones? Yeah, okay. That's some good knowledge. Uh... Okay, well, you guys are the first round, and then we have 8 more spaces here. So I can put all of you guys on. You should not be on board, you should not be on board, you should not be on board. You're borderline, you should definitely not be on board. Alright, Plague. X-Kami. You're going in. Yeah, I'm gonna pull off Pell and Nettie here. One of you guys must have stats that's... You two. High accuracy, but I'm looking at time units for the most part here. And I'm leaving 3 spaces so we can have 3 drones now. I'm gonna need to make more of these things. Shotgun. That many. X-rifle. Do I care? We'll take the laser rifles because we have them. Harpoons we could have probably sold ages ago. Same with most of the stuff. Actually, let me do that. ADS can go. DP can go. Harpoons can go. I don't think the officer laser pistol is all that good. Free up some space on the base here. Take those. Start auto guns. Alright, hold on. Looking at something like that for ammo. The jet harpoons... we probably want... Wait, that's harpoon clip. Oh no, we are out of ammo. Exosuits might have to wait. Oh, we made Zarbite bolts. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna put 3 of those on board. Looking at, I think, this number, we're out of these. Actually, no, just leave that at 40. Explosives... sensors, med kits. Not that many knives. Hooks. How do we have so many hooks? Most of the chem flares, all of the Zarbite flares. Okay. So we're looking at ammo. Looking at super cavitating, harpoon clip, autogun, hydrojet super cavitating. I almost want to use the hydrojet for breaching. I'll have to look at its weight. Because Gilman are a problem right now. But just give me the standard harpoon clip. Give me... I almost want 50 of them. We have some, not dart, but we have some for the autogun. Maybe we should be using the autogun. Well, no, because if they have armor, that's still a problem. You also need ammo for the gas cannon. Put that up to 20. I think that's about it. What I wanted to do... Can I check UFOpedia? No. Not from inside the base. That was not general equipment. What's the weight on this thing? 29? And if we're looking at super cavitating ammo, we have a weight of 5. This thing has a maximum range of... I mean, 30 is not bad. It can only be used underwater, which is why it never got picked up. But if we're not going to have Gauss anytime soon, I want like 2 or 3 of these things for breaching. Board in the way of the keyboard. Okay. Just costs money, we can work with that. Give me 3 of these. And what's it? HJ? Yeah, HJ super cavitating. Give me this. 20 might be excessive, but, well, 20 is almost... If we use it, 20 isn't excessive. And I'm gonna go ahead and sell a couple of random items to make sure we don't run out of money. We have a lot of rifles. I assume rifles are actually good. MC reader, yeah. Okay, that's gonna be good enough. That'll keep us running for a little while. Down UFO crash site detected. Interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, maybe. What do you mean pilot missing? Oh, I pulled you... I kicked everybody out. Nettie, you're a pilot now. I took all your stuff, too. Wait, no, hold on a second. We're on the Triton. God damn it. Hold on. Barracuda is missing the pilot. Nettie is the pilot. But hitting X clears everybody out of everything. No, hold on. No, I guess it is U3. Okay, so yeah, everything's set up. The equipment wasn't cleared, which is good. Oh boy. You do not have the weight for anything useful. You're doing fine. We're out of ammo? We want the gas cannon anyway, don't we? Hang on a second. Put us up to whatever the max number we have is. We're just gonna do a dumb loadout here. 3? Yeah, 3's our loadout. Anybody with, like, 30 or more weight. 33 is the number you need. That's good enough. You were last on a land mission. That's funny. You've already got the items you're looking for. We have Zarbite rounds, too. That would be cool. And back to start. Okay. If nobody has... Or if the unit doesn't have smoke... Okay, well, you don't have smoke for a reason. We have 3 more of these things. Alright, this is gonna have to be good enough. 80 versus... What is it, 65? Yeah, it's still a noticeable buff, though. Especially seeing as that probably offsets a lot of damage that armor is absorbing. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now, I'm not sure the Poseidon's fast enough for the Barracuda to not run out of fuel. Yeah, that's what my other concern is. Please be daytime. What am I listening to? Oh. Never mind. Cool. Oh yeah, you get this again. Oh, we have 3 of them. You are strong enough to carry another grenade. Some extra ammo. Yeah, okay. Great, it's gonna be something high there. Ooh. If nothing else, we need the Aquatoid. Do the colors look off to anybody else? Why does it look like we're on land? Yeah, okay. That's really weird. That doesn't help. Okay. I guess we're doing this. With the, land palette. Okay, well, we're gonna have to use gas cannons for the majority of this mission. We need the medic. I guess these guys disappeared. What's scanner read? This guy's gonna open the door. This guy didn't open the door. Okay. Yeah, they all have real guns now. One of you guys with a gas cannon's gonna need to pop your head out. Uh-oh. Good. You can move. You can move. You can step over to here and please kill this guy. Okay. That's another... Oh, I need you to... Can you get this guy the ability to sprint a tile? I don't know if I trust this. Well, good enough. Well, we did our damage. Where is the free tile? It's over there. Drone, move. That's a lot of guys. Scan says nothing, for better or worse. Wait, why is your drone? Nobody's looking at you. Why is the knife in your main hand instead of the smoke? I landed at the shallows near the beach. There's your explanation for the surface palette. Yeah, step back a square, step out. Okay. Well, when I said we were gonna need gas cannons, I didn't expect it to be this much of a problem. Now, we are gonna need that Aquatoid. Hopefully the... Where's our equipment? Our equipment pile is right here. No? You are on the equipment pile. Okay. Well, seeing as your guns are useless, start picking up pistols. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Not okay. And they have the funny ammo in the ADS, too. We established that earlier. Why are there so many guys? Alright. Well, step outside. Just fire in their direction, you will probably hit something. I'm going to be very upset when they kill an Aquatoid, though. Actually, you need to go this way. Yeah, okay, hold on. Drone here, which means you can somewhat safely fire over there. It's a whopping 0. Apparently I'm 2 different people. You're looking at 27. Happy with that. Yeah, you're gonna need to go in this direction. Just following the drone entirely. I'm gonna leave you here. Gas cannon, gas cannon. Stun weapon. There's no one-handed penalty on this thing, is there? No. Which means for people with the extra weight, we could carry the autogun too. Not that the autogun's gonna save you, but at least you'd have something. You go over here. Can you get onto the roof? What if you go this way? That's not bad. Can you hit this guy way out here? No. We have one more gas cannon. You're heading around this side. And I do think we are just going to swap. all of your stuff for the pistols here. Okay, you can all line up at this door. You were never hit. You could bleed out at any time. Okay. We see... I see. So nothing was learned. Idiot. This is why the question of the incident is always which one. Yep, okay. Yeah, I'm going to be very upset when one of the shots goes into the void and kills, the Aquatoid. Oh, hi there. You're the guy who needs to go. Good job. Yeah, we might not get all that many aquaplastics out of this. But it could be worse. Where is... oh. Yeah, take that guy out. This is who I wanted to spot. Huh. Okay. Do you have time? You do. We are really going to be out of gas cannon ammo after this. You will survive. You would not have survived otherwise. That's a good name. Especially given what just happened. Okay, you can back up a couple tiles. We don't want you getting shot. And you're no longer on the roof, that's right. Not exactly the reason we became unconscious. No, I understand, that's fine. Damn it. What I wanted was you. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Where's drone? You just look that way, it's fine. Alright, now you can get out of the way, and you are... that's fine. Oh yeah, and there's our UFO. You're still bleeding. Good shot. Not the target I expected you to hit. It's gonna be interesting when I have to get an Aquatoid out of this mess. Okay. Aw, man. You're telling me we hit this guy already? Okay. You guys need to mobilize. All of you have one job, and it is to go this way and hit the Aquatoid once with your pistol. Now, you are already on the roof. What's your accuracy? Oh, you don't even have the range for it, do you? Yeah, you're out of range. Okay. Where's the drone? Get this guy to shoot at you, since it can't hurt you. You could also drop yourself a smoke there. And there's a guy way out there, which I don't think we have range. We do. I'm surprised you hit that. Well, you hit him once. You need to hit this guy with a pistol in the next turn or two. Okay. You see it. Okay, let's get the drone out of the way. Ooh, okay. Who has energy? I don't know that it matters. You. How is there only like a 4-tile difference? Can you get out of the way? No, okay. Well, you're all flooding this way now. Somebody will get to this Aquatoid. At least they better. This guy ran off. Drone still doesn't see anybody. Now we do. Okay. You guys need to throw a smoke for this drone now that it's way overextended. That was not even close. You don't have a smoke. That's a good throw. Okay. You can take a shot at this guy. Time units. Alright, well. Oh yeah, you need to reload. Alright, never mind. Just move forwards. You're up here, you don't see anybody. Okay. It's interesting. You're gonna drop yourself a smoke since you still have it. It's a miss, and also a miss. Okay, well, hopefully it lives. I don't know how much damage you managed to do. The fact that it didn't die immediately is promising. Okay, question. Do you have a medkit? You don't. Do you have a medkit? You don't. Alright, can you just book it? You can book it on the next turn, unless somebody here has a medkit. You have a medkit. One fatal wound. I'll be very upset if this guy dies. Also, somebody here must have a smoke to throw. Guys, I know you're like the leftovers that we had, but man. Okay, and there are 3-ish guys out here. Can we hit? Yes. Yeah, it's a good thing you have a smoke down. You guys are gonna move much further forward so you don't do that. Yeah. Inch forwards. Are there like 3 people on the roof still? Yeah. Okay. Good. It's still alive. Okay. Now it's gonna stand. Nope. It didn't stand up. You sit right here and you will shoot it again if it stands up. We have done it. You are all going to stand AFK here for the rest of the mission. Let's not have you 2 grouped up. Cool. Well, you did at least hit it. We're still getting 0 damage. Okay. You are panicking now. Okay. Do you have friends? You don't. Alright, well. More valuable to us dead anyway for the aquaplastic, so take him out. We'll get him eventually. You're like a tile out of range. What's it cost? 45? Get up to here. If the plants... Okay. On the next turn, we will get him. How? Okay, we did actually hit this time. You should probably move. This guy's indestructible. Okay, we got him. Alright. And yeah, we did manage to get the aquatoid. Which is good. Late records. I'm like 90% sure we researched. We haven't. Really? I swear we did this already. Yeah, most of this is fairly useful. Cool. No, stat-wise, what are we looking at? Some people got stats. Good for those people. Yeah. How are we only... We only ran out of... Okay. Oh yeah, we need... we need more drones. Okay. 10 of these is overkill, but I'm going to queue 10 of them. I think that's it. How many gas cannon? Put that up to 30. There's a good chance something happens. Construction of subpen is done. We are eventually going to use these bases for something once we have the money for it. Exosuit's done. What is my top priority? And now we just get a navigator and you're set for mid-game. Actually, a dreadnought or a base for exam rooms. A dreadnought or a base, as in an alien base. I mean... You're not doing a base, okay. Yeah, that's just making sure. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We probably do need hydrojet cannons if we're gonna have to do a dreadnought. Unless we magically get a navigator fairly soon. I think we need the gas cannon right now. Well... It's one of the two. Give me some of this. A day. Okay, that's easy enough. Very small. You're not gonna land. I know you're not gonna land. I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna go this way, and off into the distance. Okay, well, you... different path, but functionally the same. MC Reader. Can use this to display its characteristics. Okay. One-handed use penalty? What does that mean? Can you miss with the MC Reader? Okay, oh yeah, smart projectiles are cool. We got... New fighter flying sub I should probably queue. Medic I should probably queue. Advanced torpedo launcher. It's interesting. Old alien flight records. I'm gonna go ahead and queue that so we get our tentaculate battleship mission. Good, that's what I was actually waiting for. So now we can get our gas cannon bolts. Now we're at least up to speed on ammo. I do think we nope, not this base. I do think we need more Magna Blast grenades. You read their mind right to left instead of left to right. That's funny. Barges do give exam rooms. Forgot about those. I'm absolutely trying one of those, but if I see anything with Psi, we're out. Oh yeah, we need the drones, so we're not quite up to speed on manufacturing. Magna Blast Grenade's good. 16 hours on this. We're not that low. We need some of the drones. I also need to give somebody... Old alien flight records. We've read this a couple times. Go ahead and pause if you want to read that. Just game progress, so new missions will spawn. Medic leads to. Interrogated medic leads to. Actually, quite a few things. Suspicious underwater activity. Danger level low. Alright, we'll go ahead and poke our heads at this. Most of our stuff is... We're missing 2 people. I'm not even gonna bother. If we need more people than this for the mission... I'm very upset. Actually, we can get away with this. We did this last time. And the rest of you, we have pretty much maxed out our gas cannon, so I'm not gonna look all that hard. What are we dealing with? Yeah, and 2 less people lets us move around inside. Ah! We were looking for these earlier. Couldn't shoot at it. That's not good. I know they're durable, but that's really not good. Okay, we got one. We only need 1, but we do have to finish the mission. And since they're all melee, I can just do this every turn. I'm also like 90% sure super cavitating still does nothing to these. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Move. Get out of the way. I know. I know. We want the gas cannons available. You'll have enough time units. Okay. Gauss melts them, though. That's good. Good to know. Something to work towards. Okay. We found them all. Yeah, you're gonna have to back up. I assume a whole single hit. Yeah. I'm not gonna fire at that angle. Wait, no, hold on. You need to go this way, because you have a gas cannon. You can move. You can step out. I know. Move. Thank you. There's no way that thing's still alive. Okay, that is actually a problem. It's looking this way. Interesting. Okay, so that we can deal with. What's it gonna cost you to get inside? 33? Alright, you're good. Whole lot of nothing. Yeah, I know. I want you to shoot these. I don't know if I trust this. I don't really want to take this shot. Actually, hold on. Didn't I learn that if you target like this... Yeah, it fires up and over. Okay, this one is not a threat, so I'm gonna leave you be. Okay. Last turn there were two. Okay, there you are. I was gonna say last turn there were two, and now there are none. And there are still three. Okay. Can you fire? Not here. Okay. I was gonna say, we're firing over the corner. That always goes well. Where is drone? Okay. Eh. There you go. Get inside. Oh, hi. You take your one snapshot. Missed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you take your snapshot way off at this guy in the distance. Okay. That felt like more than 10, but... Take that. The whole 5 people got to participate in the mission. Yeah. 9 of the corpses. Just gonna say... Autopsy gives you, dissection gives you electronic components. We're mostly interested in the thermal taser. Aquatoid medic. We knew about the aquatoids. Autopsy. Okay. I'm sure these are going to be fun to fight, whatever they are. We have all of these things? Hold on, what was the thing from... We need exam rooms. No, it's none of these. Now, we probably want all 3 of those. Watertarian, okay. Awful. Yeah. Go ahead and cue that. Alien ADS clip. I am a little curious what this is. And suddenly we have research projects again. Okay, so the implanter leads to alien implants, and the alien implants leads to all of the things we need, so we're going to go ahead and just put that on and look at everything else real quick. Ultra-dense materials. Leads to... Need Naga Trident. I guess it's an item. It allows us to use this, which is kind of cool, I guess. I just want to know what it does, so I can know why we're dying. We have the reanimation zone, which leads to the advanced medkit. It requires a reanimation zone and some of this stuff, but all in all, this could be really good. Hallucinoid leads to the stun stick, which we might want to prioritize, actually. Hold on. We need a navigator. Great. That's just what I needed to be able to do. Shrimp light drone. Good. We'll start with a hydrojet cannon. Small, normal. I will see what this guy does. Okay. Do I have time? I think I do have time. And we also... No, hold on. What I wanted to start with was one of these guys. We also just refreshed all of our stuff. Yeah, you hurt yourself. I need to recruit more guys. I'm gonna be honest, I think we just do this. Equipment, we'll have to fix that in a minute. Before I forget... How much money do we have? Enough. 11? We might go to a full 40 Aquanauts. Oh, that's because we're poor. Give me 7 Aquanauts. Go ahead and save this. Stupid cord. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and pop over to Discord, and we will be deploying people. Now, yeah, okay, we had the internet flicker. Well, flicker's not quite the right word, we had to restart the router, but... The internet was gone for some amount of time, and that's why the bot did. The bot had to reconnect there. Why are quotation marks stored in some of these? Wait, are they actually... No? Okay. So the quotes aren't there, but the quotes show up in Discord. I'm not sure what to make out of that. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of that. Wireless supremacy. Hey man, I still need a good mic for YouTube. At least better than... You might be able to get a really expensive wireless one. What I really need is something that holds the mic away from the keyboard, or that holds the mic cord away from the keyboard. I normally just put it off to the side when I'm doing anything that's not this. Transfer's good, we have people coming in. No, hold on. Give me this guy. Intercept. You... I'm not going to play with that. You should have a real loadout. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, we're out of ammo. I was going to say, there's a missing spot. You need a particle disturbance sensor. No. No, we're missing ammo. What am I doing? Just SC. Autogun? I'm going to leave that there. These, we need more. I don't know how many are on board. I'm going to put this up to 30. Why did a can just get kicked out? What? Okay, sounds like they're fine. Oh, we should also throw this thing on board. Can the drone use the MC reader? Weight 7. Probably not. Because that'll put it under time units. Yeah, we do have 15 of these, so that was the right number. Harpoon clips, 43. Gaming headsets are getting good lately. I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna... That was the next question. So if I'm gonna pay that much for a good wireless mic, I might as well get a good wired mic and an arm for it. Sensors, this... Yep, okay. So, we go to you, you have what you need, you... Damn it. And this is... Harpoon? Autogun, yeah, okay. So yes, loadout 1 has been fixed. You want... Actually, you probably just want loadout 1 minus these. Still not quite there. Yeah, and you don't need a gas cannon right now. Okay. Do we need you with a gas cannon? Hmm. Managed to get into something nice for Christmas 2 years ago because someone... Because it was a return product. Okay. Almost like a quarter of the price. Well, I mean, it's interesting that it's still good quality. Yeah, you're good, you're good. How many gas cannon? You don't need one. Because I would be surprised if I could find a mic. You can have quite a bit of... Not enough items. What? Oh, right, gas cannon. Wait, how did we go through 15 of... Oh, we have a lot of gas cannons loaded on board. We don't need that many. Okay, I'm back to start. I don't even... Drop one of these things for a medkit. Bluetooth audio is also getting good. Yeah. Well, I mean, I use a Bluetooth headset for sound, but I don't use the mic. Because trying to do both microphone and, well, headset audio, I'm sure you know, is kind of a pain. A lot of them just don't support that to any reasonable degree. MC Reader. Somebody might end up on MC Reader jail in one of these future missions. No! All of that! No, I want you to return to base, it's fine. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna finish the month off. Unless another mission pops up. New manufacturer. Good. Okay, we make it a second round. Oh, I can start shooting these down, huh? That's probably not a good idea, but No, because we want the components from the Dreadnought, not just the aliens. I don't know. It might almost be worth getting a retaliation. Well, no, because the retaliation mission spawned naturally anyway, so we're not going to play around with that. You're going to go after this guy right now, and you... You should probably also go after this guy. Because if something's gonna... Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say, if something was gonna shoot this guy down... okay. Then I want the Barracuda to catch it first on its way. Good. It would be nice to have these on the mission. Manufacture... I guess we go back to Gilman. Do we have more of these now? No. Okay. Alright, there's our mission. If I paste, it did not save. And we have 4 of them for the mission, because we don't have a crew member worth taking along. You managed to get 2 weight. I almost said 4. Yeah, most of you are doing fine. Do I care to stun anything? We don't care about a medic because we got the Aquatoid. We don't care about a squad leader because we got one. I don't think soldiers are worth anything. I'm gonna go with no. Okay. We learned nothing. I probably should have thrown smoke. Navigator. Yeah, but Navigator's not going to be on a small USO, right? Uh-oh. Hi, bud. Yeah, I really don't want a base assault from you guys. Should I just leave? Can I even hurt these things? This could be a problem, if this is all we get. I'd shoot it, but I don't really want to find out what... I mean, we have the gas cannon. Maybe, TM. Draymok, how are you doing? I've seen better stats. I say we gamble and see if it even takes damage. There might be navigators here. Well, but do they have armor or something? If these guys have armor, I can't stun them anyway. We don't... No, not this tile. All that we're running with is the 20 freeze damage pistol. Cruisers can have those. That's interesting. We're taking another 2 shots since we already started. Not as much armor as resists. Okay. Well, we missed anyway. Yeah, maybe you don't. We will... If I had the hydrojet cannon for breaching and thermal tasers, we would absolutely try that. Oh, yeah, good for you guys. And you're the captain now. But we're not quite there yet. It landed again. Yep, there's our new guys. Give me the technology. So this whole... all of these USOs are going to be... Yeah, we need this thing. Great, we've done this before. Thermal taser. Needed this yesterday. Shouldn't take too long. Leads to the squid light drone. I might have to take a look at that. Bio-drone autopsy. Okay, never mind. Small, deep. Yeah. Uh-huh. We still don't have thermal tasers, and all these aliens are going to be a problem the whole time. Military installation under attack. This might have to wait. We have more guys, so we're in good shape there. Danger level low. Yeah, but it's just going to take forever to do. T-spawn penalty a lot. Let me set up the craft to intercept, and then I'm going to have to cut it here. We want these drones instead. Give me... Who did I just scroll way down here? No, go back. New round of rookies. Welcome to the team. We're going from the right half this time. Swap this. Give me... Particle disturbance, we don't have spare. Medkit, we don't have spare. Alright, that's fine. You. Also, you're carrying too much weight by, like, a lot. You don't... Okay, you do. There's your loadout. Mm-hmm. Okay. No medkit for you. I almost want you to have the hook here. Hey, keep this, drop these. What do you mean we're out of X rifles? How many do I put on this thing? 10. Oh, I guess we do have shotguns too, don't we? We're gonna keep running the X rifle anyway. Nothing changes, nothing changes, nothing changes. Okay, and some of you guys can have a shotgun in your backpack. Not that that will be all that impressive. Because I'm pretty sure the auto shot on this thing is just better than the shotgun. As it stands. Yeah. If you hit all 6 pellets, the shotgun's gonna do more damage, but it's kind of a big if at most ranges. So we'll just put a couple shotguns in bags and run the X-rifle here. It's not the reverse shotgun. Okay. Poseidon's en route. I should probably send the Barracuda first to not... to make sure we don't get shot down by anything. And that's going to be stream. This is just a cult mission coming up, so we'll start next episode off with that. We'll also probably get to do another artifact site next episode, assuming it's a playable race. So yeah, it's going to be stream. Thank you all for watching. Is chat doubled? No. I would have noticed that earlier. Okay. But yeah, thank you all for watching. That's going to be stream. I'll do another stream in the middle of the week and probably Saturday again. I don't know when it'll be in the middle of the week. I'll ping. I'll leave a message probably a day ahead of time. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Next episode we get to do military base being assaulted by the cult. And I'll see you next time.